Okay, now it's live.
Do you
Okay.
want to go first?
Yeah, I can go. Okay. What requirements must be checked when conducting a hypothesis test comparing two means with independent samples? And I put a simple random sample was drawn from each population, and the X bar is normally distributed for each group.
Yeah. And then the test statistic for a hypothesis test comparing two means with independent sample is a t-score.
Yeah. Two samples are independent if knowing which subjects will be in group 1 tells you nothing about the subjects in group 2.
All right. And do I need to read the information, or are we good?
We're good.
All right. What is the degrees of freedom? And it's 37.996.
Yeah. So I'm just double checking because whenever we do this, we're using the ones that it says is not assumed.
Yes, not assumed.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the sample standard deviation for Rexburg? And it's 206.637.
And then what is the test statistic? Negative 0.434.
Yep. What is the p-value? And I think I got 0.666, but it's 0.333.
Yeah, and that's just because it's a less than, or I can't even remember, but the only one where you actually take the direct p-value is when it's not equal to, when the alternative hypothesis is not equal to. All the other ones are divided by 2 because they're one-tailed.
It's one-tailed. Okay. That's what I always have trouble figuring out which one it is.
I had problems with that last semester, and this semester I was able to figure out that it's very simple. The only time that it's two-tailed, which is what it gives you, it says sigma two-tailed on it, is when it is equal to. So later on in this quiz, there's one where it's equal to, so you just take that number.
Okay, that makes more sense.
But when it's less than or greater than, it's one-tailed, and then from there you just have to, I mean, if you have notes or something, but like you just figure out if you're doing like a t-test or a p-value test in the applet.
Yeah.
That's the only time it really gets complicated because you have to remember which, like greater than, less than, you have to remember which tail is which.
Yeah.
But when it comes to just using SPSS, it's legitimately just dividing.
Okay. Okay, so is it your turn or is it my turn?
I think it's my turn. What is the correct decision based on the evidence? And it's fail to reject the null.
Yep. Suppose that instead you had the alternative hypothesis. What is the correct decision based on this evidence? We have insufficient evidence that the mean dentist skills between the two cities are different.
And then lots of information. What is the appropriate alternative hypothesis? And it's the second one. U1 is not equal to U2.
Yep. What is the test statistic? Negative 0.867.
I got negative 0.845.
Hold on, let me look.
And that's what TJ got too.
That's not assumed. They switched the places on me. Oh, wait, no, they didn't. Okay, I just wrote it down wrong. Okay, let me look at it real quick. We're doing the T again?
Yeah, the test statistic, yeah.
Yeah, I just wrote down the assumed instead.
That's an easy enough fix.
Yeah, so the p-value is probably wrong too.
What'd you get?
Once I write it down correctly, it'll be 0.410.
Yeah. Are we good to continue, or are you still looking through your... Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
What decision do you make and you fail to reject the null?
Yep. Determine a 95%. What's the margin of error? And I don't know if you can actually just pull it from SPSS, but I got or 1.692. Can you do that?
You can't just pull it from SPSS. Basically, you're going to take the upper bound, so you're going to take 2.204 and subtract negative 5.137. 2.
So you essentially add it.
Yeah. I guess it's just a good, you're finding the difference, so it's a good habit to, because you won't always have a lower bound that's negative. So you just got to remember you're finding the difference, but.
So it's 3.671.
Yep. And then the lower bound is negative 5.137.
All right, I just wrote down all the wrong section of it. And the upper bound is 2.204.
Yep. All right, so that was your only problem then, like you just looked at the wrong column?
Yeah, I just looked at the wrong column.
Okay.
Okay, do we have any other questions? Is there anything we need to, we don't have to worry about that thing yet, do we?
The project, I don't even think he's announced it. Maybe I'm kind of hoping that he's not gonna do it. I don't know, maybe that was just like my teacher. I hated that. It was kind of boring and awful.
Did you,
and my group was really unorganized.
did you have it just online or was it in class?
I had it online because I was in California when I took it.
Oh, yeah.
So I couldn't really be here in Idaho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Right. And then I'm doing meetings next week, right? Because
Yeah.
I'm the only one here and we don't know. I don't remember if TJ's on or off next week. So.
I don't either.
He'll show up if he can. He always gives answers though, so I'm not really gonna.
He always does his part, so we're good.
All right, then I will see you next Monday.
See ya.